for this. So where is Lindsay? Do you want to come live?
Uh, let me,
Okay.
yes, I'm sorry, Maximus.
Okay. I mean, you guys don't have to stay on, but
You can't get rid of us.
why can't I get her to spotlight? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Oh, here.
It may be.
Nope.
Is it,
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
okay, are we good? So how I do the 3-day to 5-day party, I kind of like get a feeling from my hosts. Like there's some hosts that want nothing to do with a 3-day party. They think that that it'll be like, this is how I've gotten better at it, because I asked my host if they would prefer an all-week party or a 3 to 5-day party. So depending on the amount of guests already added, I will start on a Saturday, which I'm trying to play around with, like maybe I should start on Wednesday or a Monday. But we start on Saturday. I add my host as an admin, and then she has all weekend to add her friends. And all I do is one welcome post at the beginning and the catalog link and the shopping link if that's available. And that's all I do. And I'll leave that up to my host if she wants to do a welcome party. And I will specify in the welcome post that this is the day that the pre-party starts, and I will see you all on Monday or see you all on Tuesday. So I like to do a pre-party. Some people don't, but pre-party is one day. I get out the information, how my door prize works, any of the free gifts, this is shipping, and a roll call. And if there's any other exciting opportunity like the $39 deal, I will throw that in too. And then just some sort of engaging post, ugly spatula contest or anything. But I tell my host I won't be engaging at all unless there are some questions or comments. So I will just, like, if there's any problems, it'll pop up on my notification and I will check it.
Wait,
So
can you stop for 1 second? Sorry, I have to take care of something. But so how do you invite your guest or tell your guest to invite her? Are you personally message? I think you said that already 3 times.
Yep.
3 ways, right? Okay.
Yep. So I message her. I message my hostess, and I tell them, hey, so your party is open. You aren't an admin. You are able to add and invite friends now. I would suggest reaching out to at least 10 people personally in a message if you're in. And this is her template I give her, along with sharing the group link. And I will say, you can use the blue invite button, but please remember that's not a personal invitation. But if you do decide to go that route, please only try to add 10 people at a time with 5-minute increments in between so you don't get locked out. I will see you on Monday if you have any issues or any questions. And I am available for all of your questions. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And then, so I do only 3 party days, and I do like to do topics or themes because I actually let my host pick a theme or a day, or I figure out like what their favorite product is that they want me to highlight, and I work it in, because you want your hosts to be excited about their party too. And, for example, this past week, I had a host that was super excited about the stoneware. And guess what? Stoneware came out in the middle of her party. So that was super exciting to be able to highlight that. So, like, for example, in March, my first day will be, I was turning around to look at my cinch there. My first day will be favorites. My favorite, the host favorites, Pampered Chef favorites, the favorite electronic, whatever you choose, really, because what you want to remember is that less is more. You don't want to be posting 10 to 15 things a day and have people be overwhelmed and just overlook that notification every time it pops up in that group. So I only strive to do 6 to 8 posts, not including the welcome or the thank you posts. And I do 1 host post and 1 consultant join my team post. So in all reality, I'm doing only 6 posts a day highlighting products and items.
Really? You get a lot in with just 6 posts?
Yep. I mean, that's where Canva really does come into, Canva or any imagery does help come into the ball field as well, because you're able to really use multiple pictures or use 2 pictures and a video all at once, and do your little highlights of the product and your writing for your post. So that's been super helpful, and people do like that. People do like creativity.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not like I've not done that before. I have done that, but
Right.
I still feel like I still can't get enough in, but I guess I just have to narrow it down.
Yeah.
What you just said a little bit ago, because it can be so overwhelming, for some people, because then they won't go get the notification. They won't look at the notifications anymore because it could just be overwhelming. So maybe I'm just
Right.
doing too many posts.
Right. Yeah. And I
Lindsay-
mean, I found myself doing that as well. I was super stoked and I wanted to do like 10 to 15 posts a day. And guys, it's more detrimental to your party's success if you actually post less than 10 times.
Just saying.
Lindsay, I have a question. Did you you said you do one host, post and one recruiting post. Is that in addition to your 6 to 8, or is that included in your 6 to 8?
That's included in my 6 to 8. I mean, if I'm trying to touch on a lot of things during a day, the maximum post I would do is 10. But in my 6 to 8, those 2 posts are included.
Thanks.
And that could be just something as simple as that emoji poll. Like what would the extra money being a Pampered Chef consultant, what would you do with it? And then I would do like the plane, the envelope, a picture of a heart for date night and my cows. And it's amazing because people respond to it, but they aren't even thinking that like, oh, hey, like this, I could actually be a consultant. So that counts too. Like I took home from a call last week, like do it every day. Like you have every right to be that annoying little nagging person in the background, because hey, a waitress is always going to come ask you if you want ketchup 5 times when you're eating.
Yeah.
So Lindsay, so if I'm getting this right,
Mhm.
okay, so I don't have to work on weekends on my shows because I despise it. So what
Right.
I can do is what I'm going to be doing, because I would post on Friday, like 1 or 2, and then a couple on Sunday, and the people aren't coming in. So I can go back to, here's the shopping link, here's the catalog to shop it, place your order, I'll see you Monday. And I'm done. And then they add their guests over the weekend. Monday, the pre-party, if I'm understanding you correctly, that's where I do the intro, who I am. And I grew up on a dairy farm. I know where you're at.
That's
too.
awesome.
Yep. Then it would be a welcome, the shipping, da-da-da-da-da. Get that in 6. Here's my stuff. Got that. Then the first, so that would be Monday. Tuesday would be like your favorite. And so how many favorite products, is that all one post, or is that spread out over, like if you're doing a recruiting, you're really doing only about 4 product posts? Is that correct? Because what is
Yeah.
post, what is recruiting, then what, 1 engagement, and then like 3, maybe 4 product? Is that right?
So I started out with like a cover post to kind of like set what we're going over.
Okay.
And I do that at like 8:58, because if any of you guys are having trouble getting your post seen, post your post later in the hour, because Facebook is flooded at the beginning of every hour. Post your
Okay.
post at the ends of an hour.
Oh, good.
So 8:58, 8:43, 8:37. Make sure it's in that last half hour. I cannot explain that enough because it works.
Wow.
I don't know why, but the way Facebook algorithms are, try the end of an hour.
Because it doesn't
So
like us. That's why.
I know it's horrible.
They just want to keep challenging me and make me have more gray hair. Okay. Yes. Okay. So then Monday was my pre. So then Tuesday is like when you do your favorites, which makes more sense than what I was doing on my last day, which was Friday. You're moving it early in the party, correct?
Mhm. Yes.
And then would Wednesday and Thursday be, because I'm trying to get this right. Okay, so Monday is day 1, Tuesday is day 2 favors, and then what, Thursday, then Wednesday, what would be would a recipe and like maybe electronics or like one other product or what?
Yep. So you can do it that way. But I think, okay, so I'm going to try to touch on something. People can also mean different things by when they say 3 or 5 day party. They can be saying like they cram everything into 3 days or they cram everything into 5 days. So I guess what I typically like to go by is how many party days do you want and call that your party days? Like, because a 3 day party to me is a day of pre party, 3 days of party, 1 day of post party, because you're not going to cram everything in.
Okay,
So
that makes
everybody,
sense.
yes, everybody has a different outlook on how
Okay,
a party
alright.
should go. So don't get overwhelmed or confused because
Okay,
I'm not
see,
cramming
I'm
everything into
losing
just
I'm
3
gonna
days.
lose all my hair because I'm just gonna pull it out of my head, okay?
Yeah.
You guys have no idea. I hit a million, and that's when I hit the million in November, and in January and in December, I'm going, why am I doing this? I am working so hard, and I had less than 2,000 in sales and worked every single day, 8 to 10 hours a day, right? This is ludicrous. Put me back in the kitchen. I can do this. Okay, so Monday would be, so really I'm doing a 5-day sort of like with you. So Monday was my pre-day. I'm cutting out how much I do so I don't have to work on the weekend because I don't like it. Monday I can do my pre-party. I know how to do that. And then the favorites, because people like to know that right away, right?
Yes.
So
Yep.
how many products are you doing like in your favorite? Like,
So in my favorites, I am for my party that starts tomorrow. I was actually working on it not too long ago. So it'll be an overview post. And then I'll have like an emoji poll post or something fun like that. And then I will go over the mix and chop, or I'm sorry, the manual food processor. So that's my first one. The mix and chop. So that's 2. And in my photo, I also include like the top 10 Pampered Chef favorites. And you can just say, hey, the mix and chop, your favorite tool across the nation of Pampered Chef. And then my third one is the cooking blender, because I like to put things of all different prices in there too. I'll usually keep my most expensive one towards the evening or the afternoon because I don't want to overwhelm somebody that doesn't want to put that much money down. I don't want to highlight my expensive things. Do I do a new products day? So that's what else I'm getting to. So I try to highlight 3 to 4 products and include at least one recipe in with one of those products. So like my cooking blender, I am including a smoothie recipe or something like that. And then I'll do the enrichables to wrap it up. Like you can also use your enrichables in your favorite foods and your favorite.
so if I'm understanding you correctly, so like cooking blender. So you've got in that one post, it's going to be the cooking blender, a video maybe, a photo about it, the enrichable, and one recipe.
Yes.
Right. So when you're doing Canva, are you doing like one of those little slideshows with it, or are you putting all those pictures in the one?
Do you have a post
Yep,
that
I'm
you
placing.
can show us? Do you have a post that you
Yeah.
can show us so that she could kind of, okay.
Yes. Let me show you. Let me pull it
Or
up
you guys can just tell me to go away and I can do that too.
No, you're fine. I am here to share the wealth because I hate being put on the back burner. So I'm not going to do that to anybody. Okay, so
I mean, it's truly, I mean, it's not like you guys, you have to understand, it's not like I haven't done my homework because I have.
Of course, we totally get it. It's a struggle.
Yeah.
I get it, believe me.
So I'm trying. Okay, so I guess for example, okay, so here I don't know if I will be able to show it to you guys that well, but I'm going to put it.
You should be able to share screen.
She's on, are you on a phone and then
I'm on my phone at the moment.
oh, you'll have to turn your
Yep.
thing around.
I just hope to God you guys can see my screen okay.
Okay,
But like,
we can
so this
totally
is a
see
quick
it.
cooker and this is the recipe of the Mediterranean. And then I have like, this is one of my more simple ones. And then a picture of the quick cooker, what we're achieving to make. This is the whole recipe. And then these are like the 16 settings. Get dinner ready in 40 minutes. You could earn this for free with fast track rewards. Like you want to keep it short and simple. And then I'll put in the post where, hey, I hope this gives you some dinner inspiration. I don't have a quick cooker either, but this is one great opportunity that you could achieve if you join the Pampered Chef, or if you're interested in it, this is the item number.
Yeah,
Something as simple as that.
love it.
Love it.
Do you include your, oh, I like these. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, yeah.
They're great. They're simple. I like that they are simple. Yeah.
Yep. I was trying to find, oh, there's my number and letters cake pan. That's one of my favorite ones. It's just simple. It shows everybody what you can create. And that's one of my favorites. Simple, and everybody loves that one.
Where'd
Yeah.
you get the video for that?
You can download it from the marketing imagery.
Oh, it is that one? Okay.
Yep.
One, yeah.
Yep. Okay. So, all right. So somebody had a question.
Do you do a new product? That was Denise. Do you do new
Yeah.
products? I think that's
Okay, so like I was getting at, I don't want to overwhelm anybody with price or anything. And I want to highlight my host favorites and stuff and try to get like, because that's a perfect time. What's your favorite Pampered Chef item? Everybody wants to answer that. Everybody's probably going to answer that. So my day 2 for this week, which will be on Wednesday, my day 2 will be new products and great features. I won't be able to touch on all of them, but at least I will be able to get some of them out there.
yeah. Yeah. And do you, how do you get your host's favorite? Why is my host is terrible with trying to get me her favorite products. I'm like, why can't you, like, what's your wish list? Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
You know, like, what are your favorite things that you would like?
Right. I mean, I'll be honest, I have to get a lot better about the whole wish list thing. But then again, I'm going to just throw this out there that I joined the 25th of January and I'm not even like, I'm so close, like 2 days left until my 30 days. So I'm not the most perfect at getting wish lists, but I just asked them, I'm super excited about your party. What's something you want to earn more towards? And if you could help me out, please let me know what your favorite item is so I can touch on it at some point during the party.
Okay.
And some won't respond, but usually most do, as long as they're excited. I mean, I don't know. I guess you can't, I don't know. I guess you can't pry it out of somebody if they don't want to share it with you.
I know, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do, so.
And I guess this is a question for both Lindsay and Marie. So those are your 3 days. So then we've got pre-party, set it up over the weekend. Monday is pre-party info. Tuesday is our favorites. Wednesday would be like new products.
Mhm.
Thursday, you're going to just feature another product. And then Friday is party is done, wrap it up, get your orders in.
I like to do, see, that's another thing. I guess I'm like going outside of the 5-day window, but Friday is like my last like super interactive day. I'll do my post party, my door prize drawing is that night, or if we still got orders rolling in through that night, I will wait and I will record my drawing on Saturday live. But I do my post party poll. Can you ask me any questions? Maybe another engagement post if everybody wants another game or something. And my post party is usually about 5 or 6 posts. And then a last call for orders or order date is this day. And then when I finally talked to my host, and like I had my one party that was supposed to end this past week, and then she found out about the new products. She asked if we could keep it open through this week. So I guess I am putting in that extra work and stuff because I like to help people and I want people to feel like enjoy their opportunity of hosting. So I am going to keep it open, and now I have to do posts for all the new products too. And I mean, I just try to cater it as much as I can to certain hosts, but if they're fine with closing it out Friday and being done, that's kind of one of those things where I like to cater, and I'm not quality versus quantity. That's what I believe in. And I'm going to try to help everybody reach their goal.
What's your sales average?
Right now, I'm horrible because I haven't quite figured out my sales average yet, but I will be honest, my express parties make much more than my 3 to 5 day parties. I have to say my average right now with my virtual parties alone is probably 400.
Okay.
Okay.
But my express parties, they're like 800.
Are you doing those in messenger chat?
Yes.
For express parties?
Yep.
So are they like 30 minutes?
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine, I did a few of those. I would rather do, I haven't done a messenger in an express in a long time. I like doing those. Let's just get her
Yes.
done.
Yep. And I guess that's kind of why it's helped me work into this 3 to 5 day party scheme, because people know what they want. And really, you want to highlight the important things about Pampered Chef in your 3 to 5 day. You don't want to drag it out any longer. You want to get those awesome highlights out there, and you want people to see, because like express parties, like I'll do an early bird extra 5 tickets for the drawing, and people know what they want and they just won't order yet because they want to see what else they could receive or the opportunity. And man, I have one hostess right now, she hasn't even placed her host order yet because she's so overwhelmed with the amount of rewards she's had. Yeah, people just get into there, and some actually join in on the fun during those 15 minutes and some don't, and some wait until the last day to order.
And those are messenger parties?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So how long are you setting those up for? I
My messenger parties?
the group is set up.
So I'm actually reaching out to my hostess today. I have a shared rewards express party on Thursday, and I'm actually thinking this is going to be really turnkey. So today I'm going to reach out with her, check in, send her some photos and stuff, and tell her she must create the group either, and I'm going to say no later than Tuesday night, seeing the party is on Thursday evening. So please try to start a group chat with me and somebody else that you know wants to attend the party no later than Thursday night. When you do that, I will jump on and do a welcome post and give some details. So then on Wednesday, so whenever that group is created, I just jump on, do a short welcome post. This party kicks off at 8:00 p.m. on Thursday, Eastern. You really should say Eastern or Central or Pacific, because people will ask. So this party kicks off then. If you have any questions, please ask me here. I will talk to you all tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I do kind of the same thing, a check-in, a good morning check-in. Maybe throw in something about hosting in the month or in the future. And then I won't talk to everybody until Thursday morning. And I'll say, good morning, it's party day. Early bird orders are open. You're more than welcome to place your order now or ask any questions. This is how you can contact me. Here's a example of how to make your wish list. And then usually people will ask questions in that time frame, whether it'll be a personal message or a group message. And then I give a 2-hour time warning, a 20-minute warning, and a 5-minute warning. And then it's kickoff for 15 minutes. And then, by the time questions are answered and stuff, I'm probably off the computer around in half an hour.
Okay.
Because people have questions after.
By the time I would end up with questions, it took me 30 minutes.
Yeah, from the time I start posting at 8:00, I will be done. My last post will be at 8:15.
So how many posts and how close together?
I try to get in 8 to 10 posts, and I actually set my timer for 1.5 minutes.
I love it.
For example, what's your 10 posts or 8 posts? Like, are you just,
So I will actually ask my hostess again, do you have any favorite products, or what products are you interested in? I will try to work in at least 2 of those. But normally my first one will be usually America's favorite, the Mix and Chop, or the ceramic egg cooker, because that's one of my favorites and one that I feel passionate about. So at first I'll start with the egg cooker, and then I'll do the Mix and Chop, and then I should just pull up my template, Mix and Chop, and then I will do number 4. I try to always say my half point's going to be 4, because I know I can get 8 in. Sometimes I'm lucky and can get 10 in. So number 4 would be my brownie pan, because there in the middle, you want to do something fun. So like, what's your favorite brownie, edge or center, or something like that? Wait 1.5 minutes, let people answer that, and then boom, right back into it. And then that's when I would jump into the Rock Crock, the deluxe cooking blender, the enrichables, or it could even be something as simple as the close and cut, the quick slice, like, and those posts are actually fun because you're gonna type them and prepare them as if you were sitting there making a spiel, giving a sales pitch about that item. They can be quite fun. Like I actually like to read them out loud when I create them. Like the Rock Crock is the true workhorse in my kitchen. I can do everything with this, anything from the grill to the stovetop to the oven underneath the broiler. It saves me a lot of extra time and money. And I love the Rock Crock because it does this for me. And I have less cleanup.
Mhm. Nice.
And Facebook Messenger is really nice because it is so much easier to follow up with people. You can just open up who's in the group and then click on that name, send in a message, and then those messages actually won't be filed into a separate folder for those message requests that people don't get because you're already in a message together and that you're already connected once. So then that will show up in their inbox.
Okay, good
Nice.
point. Yeah. All right.
Do you
Are
do
you-
a drawing slip?
Google.
Sorry,
Do you do a drawing slip for them to fill out?
I do not. Nope.
No Google form.
Unfortunately, no, I have not perfected any of that yet. It is in the works.
It's a good one. It's a
Are
good one.
you finding more people would rather do a messenger or a virtual party?
I actually had a woman back out on me last week because we were doing a messenger party. So I reached out to her and she backed out, would not contact me. And I asked her and I just simply responded, just wanted to check in. We are more than able to, reschedule if you would like, or if you would like to switch it to a 3-day party, we can do that. And she actually ended up switching. It's honestly half and half for me because I have a lot of farmer friends that want something that's one day and they don't have to babysit anymore. And then I do have a lot of other people that want a week-long party, but it is also the whole stigma that the longer people will be able to see things that people would buy more, but that's not necessarily the
Yeah.
case.
Good point.
I don't know about the other ones, but I have found that, like, Chantel was talking, I mean, at one point, our parties were 14 days with 20 some posts. They were
Mhm.
nutsos. Right, Cora?
Yeah.
It was nutsy. I am finding that if I start like on Friday, Saturday, Sunday are pre, get the people in, right? So I post it like 2, 3 each day. And then Monday is my pre, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is my main. And I'm sort of like Chantel and still cooking show because it's what I've done. So I have a recipe theme feature to a main product, like, the Rock Crock, whichever it is. And then it's supporting, just like I did at a cooking show. And Friday was my wrap up favorite. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm still posting. So, but what I'm finding is by Friday, the people who would join like on Sunday, Monday, they're gone.
Mhm.
They're no longer active. Some of them have left the group.
Mhm.
So I know it's got to be less.
Mhm.
There's no doubt. And I think it's not only with farmers, because I definitely get it, having grown up on one. This less, I think, is better. And I think people need to be given permission throughout the show. You can place your order today. And then
Yes.
you can leave me. And so, like, when they were talking about table, that's the whole thing. Because I'm in the table, I haven't done one yet. But that's the whole concept. You load almost everything ahead of time. So when they come in, they're going to see almost everything.
Mhm.
And then you just do like 1 or 2 posts, which is like the table concept. But people can order, and that's what they're finding. People are ordering right away, and then they don't
Yep.
come back because but it's nice. It was like, Sherry was saying, in that respect, it is. I've looked at the scripts, it's just calm.
Yes. No, I agree. And I actually I'm finding this out more and more that people do like a countdown or people do find an order reminder helpful. Cause there was one party I was struggling. I was like, I am not going to make one sale. And then I was like, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to say there's 3 days left to order. Use this link and post the link above that photo. And it was like in a day and a half that we shot up to $700 in sales. Because like people like almost need that permission to go ahead and order.
I did
So-
3 shows last week, and not, one has 2 weeks ago. One has one order of $26. One has $62, and the other one hit 200 finally after 2 weeks yesterday.
Hmm.
In the one party had 50 people, had 50 guests in it, and it has one $26 order.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely tough. And I honestly think a lot of it right now is just the timing. Because I know like I had 4 different messages from team members that were getting really concerned. And I was like, I don't know, other than just leave it open and be nice about it and just let's help your host. Cause you want to make it all about your host as much as we want to make sales. You want to make it like, and I try to like, let's help your hostess out and stuff like that. And I mean, man, I had an express party 2 weeks ago. It like bummed me out, but I really do think it's the time with everybody trying to get ready for taxes, and the winter slump is here and the winter slump is almost gone. So I do definitely, I don't know, a golden ticket at that one.
But you know what, Lindsay, it's really refreshing to actually to talk to someone. Plus, I mean, you could be my child, okay?
She'd be a lot of people's child.
Yeah, because we have been around for a while, right?
Yeah. You could have lots of mamas, girl.
Oh, I had a host, I called her and I scheduled her, and she was talking and she was telling me about how old she was when her mom did her Pampered Chef party, and now she wants to do one. And she's talking, and I said, yeah, you sound about the same age as my son. And she's a couple of years younger than Chris is. So yeah, you're probably no older than my son. Yeah, so it's kind of, but I think what's really good is it gives us this other perspective of
Right.
what is working for you. You're new, you're young, and it's like, we've all been said, it's this updating. It's one of the things I have loved about this business, and it's like Nancy always says, the more we share, the more we learn, the more we earn, the more we share, the more we grow. It's pretty much
Amen.
right.
I agree. And
So,
that's kind of how I built my team. I told my team,
it's true.
actually, I made my own video and I was like, I just started last week. You could start with me now. I am willing to be your guinea pig. And that goes for anybody. Like, as long as I know that you're not sending me down a wrong path, I will be somebody's guinea pig for anything Pampered Chef style. I am like, I asked my, now advanced director, Jennifer, I was like, have you ever done an express party? And she was like, no, none of my consultants have wanted to. And I was like, I'm going to teach myself and learn it and do one in 2 days. And she was like, okay, let me know how it goes. I want to learn. I'll be your guinea pig. That's fine.
Thank
So
you,
whenever I
Lindsay.
can help, I would. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it so much. Thanks. I know it took a little bit longer.
No,
Thank you for
What?
hanging out and
I
recording
know.
that.
Very much appreciate it. And I'm glad we got the recording on this. So I am gonna, do you have anything else, Eileen? I'm gonna go ahead and.
No, but I really appreciate you taking the time to, be willing to let me ask the questions to do this.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it me because I'm not Lindsay.
Amen.
Yeah, she said that.
I'm gonna change it, but if I did like your post, I think they're cuter than a button, right? But
Thanks.
people who know me would know I need to redo them my way.